It's the Wrestlingus show, a show so full packed that we didn't even bother to put an intro music into it. I said, forget it. We've been talking on the Godfather Plus tier all this time and giving some extra bonus. That's at patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. You can get all these shows, multiple shows a week when it comes to wrestling. And this is the third of the week because there was the bonus show of pay-per-view. So we're going to give you the rundown of Raw. I'm Cav. He's Faust. Hello, Faust.
Hello there.
Oh, here we go. We're going to give you what happened was.
It was a historic Raw. Did you know that?
No. Why is it historic?
It was the 1,500th episode of Raw.
It seems like it'd be more, but I guess.
Well, remember they made a big deal when it was Raw 1000.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that long ago.
It was the start of the 3-hour era.
Really? Raw 1000?
500 episodes have been 3 hours.
Really? So I was at the other place when Raw 1000 hit and all that shit? Because we did the 10-size show and the countdown and all that shit.
Yeah.
The Raw 3-hour countdown show.
So that started the same year we started the YouTube show.
No shit.
We started the YouTube show in June, and I think that's when we were like, how long are they going to do this 3 hours?
We're like, God, they'll realize that they're assholes. We've known since the start. And remember the excitement when they go, next week is a special 3-hour Raw. Ooh, you fucking rub your hands. Now I rub my fucking eyes. Go, no, fuck. I don't want anything to fucking do with it now. It's fucking painful. It's rough, and we're here to review it. So our old slogan was, we watch it, so you don't have to. Brock is in the ring, Cowboy Brock. And
Bunkhouse Brock. He's in a great mood.
Jesus.
I love a happy Brock.
And when he yells, he gets that high-pitched squeal. That's always, rah! He turns into a Howard Dean. Rah! Paul comes out and he says, March 5th, you got to defend the title at MSG. Now, here's a problem already I have with this, but I'll get through this segment. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is this the Saturday Night Main Event? People are talking about Saturday Night Main Events back, right? Or coming back. I've heard that Saturday Night Main. And I go, of all things, if we only knew ahead of time, Faust, we could have had the million days of Saturday Night Main Event leading up to the new one. Well, they'll have to wait for that. He says, and if Lashley doesn't pass concussion protocol, he will have someone else suitable for Brock. And then Brock says, well, I'll be at SmackDown and I'll see you over there. So here's an issue. They try to do well, you're not going to make it with your title. So it ain't going to be time for the title. You're going to lose that title on this show. Every fucking graphic, every WrestleMania is coming is title for title.
Champion versus champion.
Over and over and over, unless they swerve us and he fucking loses.
And later in the show, I think it's Byron, they talk about how, if Lashley makes it to the MSG house show, which doesn't look likely, he says. So it's like,
they're already saying it's going to be someone else who's there.
He was in Alabama, getting his shoulder looked at. They said he's probably missing Mania. He's might be out like 4 months.
Now this is where I pull a Billy. I'll go like this. Here, Faust, I have to fucking show you my phone and play the video that we did. To say I told you so. I said during those suplexes against Brock, I said it looked like he was doing the Ric Flair falling sideways, protecting his fucking shoulder. I wonder if his shoulder's a problem, but he won in his fucking out there the next night. And so I'm like, well, I guess he's just falling weird. Well, it turns out my eyes don't deceive me. My eyes have seen the truth. And he was hurt. So you expect one of those shoulders to shrink, but apparently he doesn't stop. Like, my shoulder's fucking killing me, but you just say fuck it at the gym, just do it anyway. But it's much, much lighter than you normally would. But I mean, I'm sure he's doing, big boy stuff too when he's out there. Seth and Owens talk in the back, and then the interviewer comes up there and they say, oh, how you get into Mania? There's no more places for this and that. And they said, we have a path. We're going to get into this tag team thing tonight. So we'll be in a tag team turmoil or whatever the hell you want to call that match that's going to be coming up. And they'll win the titles. They'll be at Mania. That's their plan. Okay. And they call the guy Patrick. Faust, I have no idea if they're right or wrong.
Oh, that's his Yeah,
It's
that
not
is his name,
Patrick.
I think. Right? Oh, it's not.
No,
What
see,
is it?
that's I forget. But I know somebody else said something later to him. I don't know if it was Finn or somebody said something, and I went, "Oh, so because I go, oh, he's Irish. They named him Patrick."
Yeah.
Of course. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, oops. So yeah,
I think
at
somewhere in my
Lingus
notes, I
Mafia,
just
let us
wrote
know
down
what his name is.
the Irish guy.
Yes,
I think I
that's
wrote
true.
my
Like,
note. And then I couldn't remember Jimmy Smith's name, and I just wrote the bald guy says.
I wouldn't have known unless you told me to. This is how bad it is to where, I mean, I have that with AEW learning people at this point. And I don't know if it's because I'm 150 years old or feel that way, that I don't know if I care enough to learn. I think if I was way into something, I think then I could. But then again, I've always been bad at school and my gazintas and all that fuss. I don't have very good muscle memory with my brain. I don't. I'm even doing my study for golf. I'm like, it goes in one ear and goes out the other immediately. Yeah. So what I have to do is, even with my golf lesson stuff, anytime I hear a tip, I write it down. I need to fucking drill it 8 billion times, and it is repetition, because some of these people that are named whatever, I'm always like, how the fuck? And I always put myself in a ring announcer's. I go, how the fuck would you remember this person's name? I would have to been there for a while. Now I just know. But I'd be like, oh, my God, I couldn't remember that. And then you start to. But there's guys, like I told you, I write down the AEW notes, and I have to write down their name quickly. Because I don't fucking know who. What's the guy's name who fought Punk just the other night? The black guy.
Moriarty?
There you go. Lee Moriarty. I wouldn't. Fuck, sorry. So I'm always like, there's this guy. Or I always go, one of the guys from Private Party.
Right.
I fucking have a clue. I don't have an idea. Oh, God. So next is the Prophets versus, and that even took me a while. Angelo Dawkins, I think that took me a while to remember. I was like, why am I going to remember him?
Some reason I saw his name on the screen, and I saw it say Angelo Dawkins, and I was like,
who's Angelo?
I thought it was D'Angelo Dawkins for some reason.
You know what's funny? I think I've written D'Angelo Dawkins or called him that myself. Who's D'Angelo? It's a football.
I think so.
Yeah,
or there was
Falcons on the Falcons. No, there was D'Angelo Hall on the Falcons. D'Angelo Dawkins.
I think he went to the Raiders too.
Doo-doo Dawkins. Should we have that sign out?
Doo-doo Dawkins.
Montez is Doo-doo Dawkins. Oh, fuck. So, the Prophets versus American Alpha. They're called American Alpha, right? Am I right?
Alpha Academy.
I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Because there was American Alpha.
Yeah, that was with Jordan.
Okay, I'm not insane.
Jordan,
If I review a wrestling show and people pay to hear me with knowledge, I don't know anybody's fucking name. Thank you.
Remember they were using tag team in NXT, then they got called up and they split them up, and then Jason Jordan became Kurt Angle's son.
He became his son. I love the K5 that Kurt Angle had a family picture and he put the fucker in it. It's the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
It's my black kid. So Tez goes for a slam. Faust, I call him Tez. That's what I like to do. I say, this is Tez. Doo-doo Tez. He falls down because he's walking. He goes, hold on, I got to get closer to the ropes. Fucking hernia. You see his cord rip out the bottom of his pants. Falls down, and then Gable grabs his feet for the pin. Like a la Bobby Heenan, Rick Rude, Ultimate Warrior. Thank you for the people who don't know.
Otis smashing him.
Yes. Ciampa interview in the back. Vince changed his name to Tommy the Chomper Ciampa. I don't know if you realize this.
Tommy the Chomper. I didn't see
Tommy the Chomper Ciampa.
I didn't read the graphic.
And he's there with his Just for Men beard.
Yeah,
it's thick and lush, Faust, and very dark.
Yeah, it's funny how we always talk about how like fucking Profits and the Dirty Dogs again, but they mixed it up. They just put them back-to-back matches this time.
They go, let's give them a block, those fuckers at the Wrestlingus. He says he got a partner for tonight, and Finn shows up. I go, I've forgotten Finn's on goddamn even Raw. I'm like, where has he been? And you know who else I forgot about? and I was thinking about this today while I was driving, and I don't even know. Oh, I do know why. Because I was giggling about the name Commander Aziz. And I go, where is Apollo Creed out there? Where's he at?
No, I think he's been on Main Event.
And I was going in my head going, Commander Aziz. That's all I kept doing.
To Veer on Main Event, like before the show.
Fucking Veer. Send Veer.
So I see Finn gets his entrance, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes to commercial, and then they start showing
dude.
And I'm like,
I was angry.
Are they not even going to show Ciampa? It's his first match.
Yeah.
First match on Raw.
Well,
and
since
he's not even going to get entrance, right?
Yeah.
Since
when he was with Gargano.
Yeah. But he had half an entrance.
Dude.
He's already like
I can't even believe they did that. And he's not doing his normal self walking to let's go, everyone. Let's slap fucking hands. Yeah, well, I told you they changed his name, they changed his entrance. The Chomper, I don't understand. Tommy the Chomper, Ciampa versus and Finn.
What's this Tommaso mean? That's not a real name.
Tommaso, that sounds Mexican to me. Why, he looks like a white man. We're gonna call him the Chomper.
What do you mean he's Sicilian? That's So we got 3 former NXT champions and Dolph Ziggler.
The Dirty Dogs. Announcer says that this is I fucking giggle, Faust. I don't know if you caught it. The announcer who you named earlier than I can't.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Smith.
There you go. There you go.
His name, I'm like, it's the same name as a football player.
I was thinking it was the same name as the Law and Order guy, Jimmy Smith.
Oh, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith is calling Raw.
What was his name?
And who looks like Brendel Fly too, by the way? Jimmy Smith's. Jimmy Smith looks like Brendel Fly. You don't think so?
Brendel Fly.
Fucking Jeff Goldblum. The Fly. Who's Brendel Fly? Oh my God. Fuck. Brendel Fly is calling Raw. Oh shit. So he goes, oh, my first NXT event, Ciampa went against Walter, and goes on about it.
Oh, yeah.
Graves, you mean Gunther? He goes, no, I mean Walter. Fuck you with that stupid name.
Walter at the time.
I can't keep up with it. Now we got Tommy the Ciampa. The good guys win this match. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. Miz TV. He intros his new partner. And Miz starts in with, he's from a fighting family and he's quite dashing. I go, I mean, we know Logan's coming in there, right?
Right.
But I go, this is interesting. I go, maybe they swerve us. And I go, maybe fucking he shows up here for a second. Mysterio's come out. And they say, I don't care, you know, what kind of person you say is coming out here. He should go back where he came from. Right. And I'm like, well, first of all, if a black man is coming out, how dare you? Just how dare you? What kind of... You are a Mexican-American. How dare you? You should know the plight.
Go back to where you came from. I'm from San Diego.
That's always great. Or as they said, well, fucking Callisto, he don't know the English language that well. He's from Chicago. What are you talking about? That was the best. And I'm going to make a good lucha.
Lucha things?
Yeah. That was the best. It's fucking so good. Oh, my God. Good do lucha things. God damn. You hear him in the back. If anybody needs to go look that up, look up Callisto flubbing his lines on YouTube. You'll find it. Yeah, he's over in the other side too, right? I forgot about that.
He had a match.
He's in AEW once.
I don't know if he's actually signed.
Oh, really? Yeah. And he still does his lucha bullshit too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miz says, okay, so it's me and my partner versus you guys at Mania. And then Logan Paul comes out. Dominic says, oh, if that's your partner, then we fucking accept. And then the bad guys beat the shit out of Mysterio's. And shitty Miz finisher. What's that called? Stage dropping finale? What the fuck is that called? The something finale.
Something finale, yeah. Why can't I think?
I couldn't either. And I go, I can't remember the panty dropping finale.
It's the stroke.
Yeah.
By Jeff Jarrett.
There you go. So he gives Paul Logan gives him the stroke, but he faces the camera, then turns away from him. And I go,
you gotta learn about the hard cam, pal.
and it's hard way style. He don't let go of that fucking headlock or the fucking full Nelson. He drives his head, look like Madcap Moss, face first.
So Miz back-to-back years now. He gets the celebrity match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what gets him in the fucking gets your name out there. So why not?
So far, Bad Bunny set a bar pretty high. I don't know if Logan can get there.
God bless Bad Bunny, and we were all shitting on him. He did good. Veer's still on the way. I'm saying now, Faust, gotta be day after Mania.
It's gotta be.
Why would you even bother at this point? Or if he
joke now.
I know, just keep doing it forever. Even if he's fired.
SmackDown, what the fuck?
I don't put it past.
What if they wait till the next draft? like
Veer.
like it's July and you still see these vignettes the whole year.
Oh my God, it'd be so
it's like
great.
Sting in the Raptors, except it's
a guy we don't even know. And then have his debut, have him lose. That'd be the fucking. Oh my God, it'd be all just for Vince's own entertainment. Just giggle after and be like, "Oh, that was so fun for a year." It's either that or if there's an Andre Battle Royal, he goes into that and wins it. That's his debut. Which, who cares about that fucking thing? Nikki Ass versus Rhea. Did you notice the suplex that she held her in the vertical suplex for a long time that she was holding her up by her cunt?
By her gun?
She fucking was 2 fingers deep holding her up as a fucking stirrup like that. Take a look.
Like a bowling ball.
Rhea wins, and I'm shocked her titties didn't fall out this time. Yeah. That's always I was like,
in a row.
I was like, oh, she came back with a vengeance with a top wide open. I go, oh. Take her video, Faust. Now, here is something I want to bring up.
Right.
Who puts him in to the Hall of Fame? I have 2 guesses, 3 if you want to get shovel and flashlights, but otherwise I have two guesses.
My first guess would be Kane, which
was my first guess too.
Kind of boring. I mean, I guess he could talk, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, he's a mayor; he should be able to speak.
Yeah,
and he made his career.
I think it might be Sean.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the last match thing. Here's one that
been there with him for a long time.
So I have 2 others that I
Pritchard?
came up. Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's his first manager. Well, first manager in WWE.
How about Foley?
That'd be good too.
Because he could speak and tell a story and all that.
I'd rather hear Foley.
Yeah, I'd rather hear Foley too. Because I feel Kane is. Who was Kane put in before? Paul Bear. Paul Bear.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Taker did it, but no, Taker just came out, right?
And gave the fucking homage. Yeah, he's staying character still. Fuck, we get it. You're not dead. How about this for a fucking long shot? And it ain't that long. Vince.
Nah.
I know Vince double, but Vince jerks off, man.
Yeah.
And if he were to do it for one person, this is the one he does it for. But he don't want to be mentioned or around. But this would make sense if he did. It's got to be him or Mick and
or Midian.
You know what's funny is I started thinking of BSK guys.
Yeah. What's his real name?
I was
something Knight.
Yeah, Dennis. I can
Knight.
remember that name though.
Charles Wright, maybe.
Charles Wright. I thought the same thing. I go, maybe one of these guys. I go, Charles Wright. I go, Yoko. We need that flashlight and shovel again, and a crane. I don't even think he's lost that weight by now. God, fucking. You imagine the size of that fucking car? I wonder, was he burned or buried? I think he might have been burned.
Fuck, I don't know.
It's a lot of fire. Kane couldn't fucking set him on fire enough. Benjamin versus Priest. I go, why? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is Benjamin fucking? Who cares?
They need a body.
For 1 second, I thought he had a chance where it was like out of the blue thing. I go, oh, that'd be good. It's a good upset, whatever. U.S. titles on the line. People are starting to boo Priest now, Faust. I'm hearing it. He's being booed. I'm starting to agree, and it is because of the stupid Bruce Banner Hulk shit. This is fucking him up. Vince fucking gonna go fuck things up, man. He go fucking marching. Oh, you have something good? Come here. Let me go fuck this up. Look through my papers. Let me see what you got to me, fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, you're shooting an arrow at the screen during your entrance. No, it's no good.
No, let's have you turn into. I had a vision once of when someone got mad, they turned into a monster. I came up with this.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Yeah, he has this phrase that he says. He's like, these kids are too young. They don't remember the 70s show Hulk from the 80s. They don't understand. I could get away with this. He gets a microphone afterwards, Faust, and he says, I want competition, and I want quality. I want main event caliber competition. And Finn, one of these guys, Finn shows up and says, you're on next week, fella. Oh, that's the other fight. He says, you're on. And he's going to fight him next week. I said, okay. I go, why don't you save this for Mania or something? Unless it turns into a Mania, too.
Yeah.
So next week he gets him. So now.
Wait, who's the rumor? It's supposed to be Damien and. Fuck, I forget who he's supposed to go against. Yeah.
Somebody who's.
I can't remember.
A newer guy or something. Damien, you know what? I got it.
Theory.
That's who I had in my head. And he's the one who fucking gets him. Yep, there you go. Reggie, motherfucker. Reggie comes out and he does his flip into the ring. And he calls Dane out. And I go, who's this Muppet walking to the ring? Boy, oh boy, dude. With that face from a distance, it's fucking weird. The cheeks, the fucking lips. I go,
she's changed, man.
Faust, she looks like one of the Dark Crystal fucking characters.
Google
Dark
NXT, and it's like a
different person. And she was cute then. I didn't have a problem. She had washboard and everything. But fuck, it's fucking weird with those big porno tits. You know, God bless those. He says, I'm sorry. It's got out of hand, but I'm going to let you pin me and you win the title. She says, oh, okay. 1, 2, he kick out and smile. And the crowd like it too. I said, that's good. And she's like, what the fuck? He goes, no, I play around. Come on, one more time. 1, 2, kick out again. And she says, what the fuck? No, I just play. This time, 1, 2, and she goes and fucking starts making out with him. So it's a 3 count. Mouth fucks him. And tongue fucks him for a while, right? And head goes down. Faust, I couldn't believe what I saw on the back of her. It was like a fucking seeing a robot being opened up, and I go, look at all the fake shit.
Yeah.
The patches on the back of her head from the fucking the extensions.
I showed my wife, and she's like, oh, that's unfortunate.
So I was like, I wonder if anybody will notice what this is. And I go, take a look. So I take a picture of that. Reggie gets up, and he's auditioning for White Chicks 2.
It's racist, man.
He went down on it and came up with it. That's. I couldn't believe how white his face was. His nose was completely.
Yeah, like his whole cheek was white.
And I'm starting to think, I was like, I wonder if she didn't really kiss him. Like she put her hair down and just went off on his face. But he had it on his mouth. So, but she rubbed her whole face on his face. You're going to get it. Because that boyfriend beat her up probably. He looks like he'd abuse someone, doesn't he?
Who are you making out with?
Yeah, he's like, that's a black guy. I go, yeah, but look at you. You gross. Oh. Yeah, he's gross. So yeah, he's this is what happens. So Dana wins the belt again. I go, well, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know why I give a shit who's 24-7 champion. But then, of course, Tamina comes out there, and so does fucking Tamako, whatever the fuck his name is.
Tamako.
And
Tozawa's trying to get a kiss.
And he goes try to get. I thought they were going to. I thought she was going to make out with him. And then when she sat for too long, I said she's just going to chuck him to the fucking woods. Bianca comes out to talk, and then Bathrobe Becky shows up.
Yeah. What is this? She went from wearing like wild shit to now she's just weird shit. Like,
yeah, it is
like
weird.
Hungover looking last week.
Yeah, the hungover. Maybe she's going for Marla from Fight Club. She could be Marla. Yeah. It's funny how Becky says, "I enjoy." Nobody's beaten me in 3 years. Except motherfucker. Yeah, when you're away for a fucking year. It's easy to do. Dewdrop comes out, and then they go to commercial. I guess she has a match. Yeah.
I mean, I do kind of like that. like Bianca said, hey, you told me to go to the back of the line. I went to the back of the line. Now I'm back.
And I did everything I had to. Fuck you.
And Becky said, it's your fault. The fans don't like me. I came back to a hero's return, and then I beat you so fast. Now everybody hates me, so now I hate you. And you saw what I did to Lita, and now I'm going to do something worse to you.
Oh, it's going to be sad because she's going to beat fucking... she's going to beat Becky at this fucking Mania.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Roman Belair over there.
Oh, fuck. And it's interesting, too. Poor Dewdrops gets the fucking shit end of the stick, too, because I'm like, she loses every time she has a match now.
Mm-hmm.
Any big match, she's going to lose.
Somebody, I don't know if I saw this on Twitter or heard this somewhere, someone's like, she's like a Nia Jax that can actually wrestle, where you have the big wrestler, that can put over other people and make them look good.
That's what she does. Yeah, show of strength, lift my fat ass up. So
yeah, even though I got to use the turnbuckle to
let me climb this up backwards and use my fat as a handle as you hold me up, gripped onto her thigh. If I'm Vince, this is what I do. I keep her off TV for a year, and I pull a Yoko. She gets to a fat camp.
Oh,
she comes back skinny, which is fucking weird.
Make her fatter.
The Yoko camp. That's what happened. Did he sneak Snickers into the fucking place and hot dogs and whole chickens and shit?
Yeah, buckets of chicken.
Buckets of chicken. And goes, "What's the problem? It's chicken, huh?"
He liked. Was it turkey? Turkey necks.
Turkey tails dipped in mayonnaise.
Turkey tail. That's what it was.
Fried.
Fried turkey tails.
What the fuck? It's eating their ass. Dipped in fucking mayo. God damn it.
Oh, this is where I was writing down the bald announcer. Okay.
Oh.
So Bianca power bombs Dewdrop, and Jimmy says, testing the strength of the canvas. I'm like, what?
Oh my. Fuck. That's modern day Me Too over there. Shit, doing that shit. I say KOD, but she has got to use the ropes, the corner, and Fatso climbs it. But yeah, I'd have her come back as like a different person. Almost, she'd be all thin. Edge sits in a ring and talks. I'll tell you what Edge's hair is like, Faust, because we have problems with this Edge hair. It's fucking weird. I said he is a black man who is trying to straighten his hair.
Maybe that's what it is.
That is Al Sharpton looking. That is fucking what's his name? Fucking soul singer. He's dead. He combed his hair to the side. James Brown.
There you go.
I can't even remember James Brown's fucking Barry. Him too. When they grow their hair long and it looks like that.
Probably is. Edge was going through his history of WrestleMania and he didn't mention one of his matches. Remember when he got that Japanese shampoo commercial, right? And him and Booker had a feud over that. Maybe it's the Japanese shampoo he's using.
It might have done it.
Fucking up his hair.
It is real weird. Like it is kinky as shit in the front. He says he needs an opponent, and he drops the word phenomenal in there. And I'm like, everybody even starts chanting AJ. I said, that would be a good match. Him and AJ.
I think that's what the rumor is.
Yeah.
And he also said something about fighting an inner demon. So that could be a tease at Finn, which really, who cares?
Yeah, really.
Unless it's a three-way. Then I'd be like, oh, okay. And then he said something about undeniable. And he says, and if you really want to live forever, you can wrestle me at WrestleMania. And live forever is how Cody Rhodes ended his
really?
tweet a couple weeks ago when he left AEW.
Oh.
When he thanked the fans and he says, let's live forever, signed Cody Rhodes.
See, I never even fucking got that. Only thing I got is he's close to saying, and I'll make you famous.
Right.
Because that's when he says, and I'll make you live forever. And see, I did write that down. I'll make you live forever. So some good little cookies in there. Yeah. Easter egg.
And like I said, I don't know if you saw, WWE was teasing a lot of Cody stuff where they posted a highlight of something. They said, oh, no smoke and mirrors here and this and that.
Oh, It's very interesting with all that. I go, you would think Cody was Hulk Hogan coming over. I'm like, fuck. Everyone wanted him gone until he was gone. And now everyone goes, oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. Until he comes out of the middle and goes, come on to everyone. Come on to each side. RK Bro versus Seth and Owens. And I wrote originally, this is to get into a three-way at WrestleMania. And I go, oh. They corrected me. And I go, oh, this is to get into a three-way in 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. 2 weeks. And why 2 weeks? Fuck is they talking about?
I don't know.
So is that at Saturday Night Main Event?
MSG? I don't know.
Could be.
Well, Owens, you know, he's worried about being left off of WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
He could just accept Edge's open challenge.
There you have 2 Canadians.
That's a way in.
So, soon as this match starts, Faust, I go take a poop.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I came back for the end. I saw the bad guys won, but what happened? Anything? I mean, here's the thing. During this match, you go, all right, it's a match. There's nothing to really, you know, you're not describing anything from a match, really.
Yeah.
Unless it's a fuck up.
Good. That's all I remember.
That is a pretty good match.
It was a stunner, some blackouts or stomps, whatever you want to call it. It's a good match.
They beat us up so much. This is what is the biggest problem. Mm-hmm. They lull us to sleep.
Yeah.
It's too much. So if they have the most spectacular match at the end, I'm done. I am so through, and I am like, I can't wait for this to be done. I literally say that I can't fucking wait till it's done. And then, you know, it is finally. And I go, oh my God, now let me watch some true crime on fucking Discovery Plus. I'm like this too, Foz. I signed up to the Golf Now app. Mm-hmm. $5 a month. Endless fucking tutorial videos as far as the eye can fucking see. The teaching stuff. I go, for $5? That's what I'm looking at for YouTube anyway. So whatever. I do this. Mm-hmm. And this is me during Raw looking at the phone the whole time and go like, oh, what happened? Okay. And I got to swipe this away to take a note.
Are you watching it? And you're like...
I got like this. Oh, RKO. Let me type this up. Now put my foot over here. Oh, headlock takeover. I'm just going to start doing this broadcast like Augusto. And then they had the headlock takeover. And then yeah, that's what I might
if you
have to
play some music in the background, you'll have...
to drown it out.
Augusto?
That's what I just said. Augusto, what are you talking about? Fucking listen. I just said I'm going to do Augusto. And then I yawned even.
I thought you meant Augusto, like the master.
Like the master? Augusta.
I thought you were calling golf.
Augusta. I was calling Augusto. It's the same fucking thing. Hell, I was talking about Gusto, MC
That's
Gusto,
funny.
actually. CB4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is all going on a free feed, too, because it's a short show and it is only Raw. Give everybody a little taste of what you would get when you do sign up for our patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Mm-hmm. If you want to watch the nonsense and watch me fucking wheeze and die from laughter, where I actually felt lightheaded earlier from laughing. Like I go, I wonder if I'm going to pass out. I got like this. I need a Snicker. I got low blood sugar. And you could do that, or you could just sign up to the Wrestlingus tier, which gives you our normal show and all the wrestling shows, and that is only $5, and you'll be entered in spinning the wheel.
But for March, they're going to want to get on a higher tier to get all the extra bonus stuff.
Miss Lingus.
Miss Lingus coming.
Miss Lingus is on the way, baby.
Your bachelor party coming.
The bachelor party is going to be recorded the whole time. It's going to be a fucking monumental, crazy shit, and then the whole wedding is going to be on that Godfather Plus, to where it is going to be. I got the whole podcast set up at the wedding, and you will hear things as it goes along. And that whole entire week, everything's going to be recorded. So you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot of bonus stuff. So check it out. Check out what we got. Go to our page there to see at patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. You can see all of our nonsense. Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everything we have is all at Lingus Mafia, and to email us is lingusmafia@gmail.com. So for Mr. Frosty Walnuts, I'm Cav Manning. We'll see you Thursday for the AEW review.
AEW.
Bye-bye.